This is my Sweeney Todd inspired makeup tutorial. I did Mrs. Lovett, as you can tell from my costume, which isn't her original costume, whatever. This is more Mrs. Lovett-like, but it's inspired by the movie because there's red on it, which you can't really see here, but there is. Anyway, this is my entry for the FranklyScarlett face contest. So, I hope you enjoy it. Alright, I already put some powder and concealer on my face. It's a little bit more than I normally do because of how pale she is. But I'm already really pale and I feel like I got a veil on my face. So we're going to stop there. Besides, this is going to be based on more inspired, really, than I think she actually wore. So we're going to start with the Black Heart Eye Shadow Primer. And I'm going to use a primer because I'm going to use a red eyeliner, and I'll make the red eyeliner come off a lot better if I use a primer. Just put some on my hand so there's not too much, and just over my eyes. Because I'm going to do stuff under my eye too. Alright, so now we got the primer, so now we can start with the colors. Of course, Mrs. Lovett wears a much dark, dead shade, but because it's inspired, I'm not going to keep it quite that dark because I want to do something creative. And also because of her dress. Well, first we're going to start with, again, my Victoria's Secret eye palette, but you can use whatever you want. As long as there's purples and grays and browns in there, you should be good. Whee! So we're going to start with this gray color right here. Let's get it on the brush. Basically, you can do any gray you want, as long as it's some sort of gray. We're going to get all the way up to the eyebrows because we want this to be really expressive. Alright, see, very, very dark. Alright, now here comes the creative part. I decided again to take some purples because in her dresses in the movie, even though they're really dark, but there's still like some purples and like reds in them. So we're going to do a purple. And because there are also a lot of dresses out there of hers that are really, there's purple in them too. So we're going to take this purple, which is in my Victoria's Secret eyeshadow palette, and we're going to put it mainly on the lids so we can keep the upper part towards the eyebrow more gray and the eyes more purple. Blend. Blending is the secret. Little quiz for you guys. You know where that's from? It's a Tim Burton film. It's from, I'll just say it, if you guessed it, then awesome for you. Edward Scissorhands, when, God, I forget her name, but Diane Weiss is the, Avon lady who got, Edward Scissorhands out of there. She was putting, stuff on him to, cover up his scars. And she's blending it. She goes, yep, blend it. Blending is the secret. And I always remember that scene for some odd reason. Alright, and there we go. We got purple on our eyes and gray. Alright. Now, this is going to be a little different because this is inspired by Sweeney Todd, and there's a whole bunch of blood in Sweeney Todd. So, we're going to use a red color eyeliner. Like I said in my Marla Singer-inspired tutorial, that I love colored eyeliner. This is again war paint, but you can use any red eyeliner you find. This is from Hot Topic when they had a huge sale on war paint, which is going to be gone soon. So if you really want it, I'd say run out to your nearest Hot Topic before it's gone for good. This or paint pencil is called Red Light. And yeah, we're just going to draw it on our eyes, just, you know, as eyeliner goes. Alright, you can't really see it because of the freaking lighting, but here, let's try the best to take a look and see what this. Alright, I got the red on the top of my eye and the bottom. I also put it in my waterline. And it's just red just because of so much blood in Sweeney Todd. Red was really the color of Sweeney Todd. And if we were to put Mrs. Lovett, if we're just doing like the outside of her, how she really is, I think there'd be a lot more purples and reds anyway. Especially if she's living with that crazy guy, Sweeney. So, next step is we're going to go underneath, and instead of making dark circles go away, we're going to create our own dark circles because you know how Tim Burton is. Alright, so I'm going to take a grayish brown color right here, and I'm just going to fill my brush with it and go under the red, under where I put the red. I'm not using a smaller brush because I actually want these to be pretty big. Kind of looks sleep deprived. It was funny, I was actually reading something. I was watching the behind the scenes of Sweeney Todd, and Helena was talking about her husband Tim Burton, and she's like, all his characters seem to have the real dark circle eyes, and they're based after Tim because he's an insomniac, so that's what I think of when I'm creating these dark circles. Alright. The next step is mascara. I mean, why not? But not much, just my gray lash, lots of lashes, just little. Put that on our eyes. Plus I'll make your eyelashes darker, which is awesome. Because you know how dark Tim has to make everything. We're going to do the bottom eyelashes too because of the dark effect. Alright. Now the thing about his characters, they never really have any blush on them or any color whatsoever. That's what makes the lips hard because I really don't have any like pale colors. And my lips already do look washed out because of all this eye color on my eyes. But because of the heck of it, we're going to just put a little bit of something on our lips. You can use whatever you want. If you have a pale pink, I highly recommend that. I'm using Burt's Bees Tiger Lily Tinted Lip Balm. And it just adds like a little bit of color, which really shouldn't have to burn, but I'm doing it. So let's just see how this looks. Just a little bit of color. You see like a little bit more. And it's still going to be washed out by all this stuff we got going on our face. And then you are done with the Mrs. Lovett tutorial. You already look deader than you did before, I hope. And also in somewhere, that was my phone, weird way romantic, so. Here, Mr. Todd. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye!